Welcome. Came actually to talk about just kind of something that I was thinking about, man. Like AI, AI is just on everybody's brain. It's just like the market's going crazy. You know, companies are spending a lot of money. People are like trying to do stuff with it, and it's just taking over, right? AI is here. It's in weapons. It's in all of the everything. AI is here. It's already built in, and it makes me think about back in the early 2000s or before, where the internet was just being brand new. It was just kind of cracking, and people were learning about it. We were like making ridiculous websites in GeoCities and Angel Fire and stuff like that. And no one knew about it. And then there were people who did, and then there were people who got good at it, and people who built careers at it and learned how to like build and grow and all this stuff with the technology at the time, right? Internet. I think about how that relates to AI and how, if you relate both of those, if you relate those things and compare those things, and how people got left behind or didn't necessarily adapt to it, or was slow to adapt to it, or never adapted to it, where are they now? What position are they in now? Because AI has taken that, which 100x'd everything, the basic internet, which we're calling basic now, but we know it's not basic. But the basic internet that we've all known to this day, and now you add AI on top of that, this new revolution. So now we're at 1000xing even more rapidly these things. I'm just throwing numbers out there, but you understand what I'm saying. Where are those people now? And how far behind are those people when it comes to keeping up? They can't, because like I remember talking to my dad, and for a while, he's gotten better now, and he was double clicking everything in the internet, on everything. He was still behind in terms of just the regular internet. So AI, when I started showing him AI things, it blew his mind. I mean, it didn't even make sense to him. Like, people truly don't know what AI is when you think about it. A large group. So I think about the futility of it, next to not being up on it or not being abreast of the changes and all of the different use cases and that AI provides, right? There's that, but then there's just the futility of it. You got folks that they just use it for, and obviously I can't tell you anyone how to use it, but they use it for things that aren't for building, or and I'm trying to tread lightly, because you can use whatever tool however you want to use it, right? It's not hurting anybody. You can use it for relationship advice, but then there are extremes to that, right? Where you're using it for as a emotional support, or for you're trying to use it for negative things that may hurt other people. So the uses and the futility of it. People can use this shit forever and never ever produce anything, and that's fine too. But when you look at I guess not the flip, but when you look kind of even further into the usage of AI, and we're talking about the resources that it takes up. So there's the folks that are being left behind, that are folks that are kind of using it futile. They're not using it for anything. And then there's the resources that it's taken up. You got these large data centers and the power supply being sucked dry in these communities, or the water supply being sucked dry or being degraded in the communities. So, these are just all issues that also come to mind when I think about the good with AI and the stuff I can do with it and the stuff I can build with it. But then there's all these things that, AI can do that can destroy, and, the derivatives of AI, the system of AI, the large data centers. I was looking also at, I'm not sure, I think it might have been the Indian military, and they were using those robotic dogs as, basically they were putting weapons on those robotic dogs. It looked pretty sick, but it also looked terrifying. And so now you got robotic dogs with no feelings and a kill mentality with a weapon on it, a big ass AK-47 on it. And then you got a guy controlling it. Or if not a guy controlling it, you got AI controlling, AI patrolling, AI doing reconnaissance, AI doing rescue missions, AI doing search and destroy missions, on its own. Terrifying. So I'm no expert in any of these things. These are just things I've heard. I haven't done extensive research on any of these things, but these are things that I've seen. And AI is at the forefront of all of it, good and bad. So I just want to talk about some of those negative things, man. But if any of those things interest you, man, or if you know of more ways, or if I'm wrong about this stuff, let me know. Hit me up in the comments, man. Email me. Tap in. Dion Digital Hobby Labs. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.